Dude, I see like the present moment, failure, and sexuality. Like that's kind of like my vision most of the time.
Seriously?
That's crazy.
Wait, in your dreams, do you mean?
No,
I think
just like
just in general.
moving through space. I live here, right in the middle,
Yeah.
and every once in a while I get like nudged, and I'll be like, whoa, or I'll be like, whoa. And these two places were the things I said before.
Sexuality and the other thing?
Yeah.
So is that kind of where, like, when you think about, I was thinking about this today too, actually. But like when at the end of the day, if you think about, okay, what are all the things I thought about today?
Yeah.
You're basically saying like it's mostly those three categories.
Yeah.
This is smooth brain, man.
I get that.
The present's the biggest.
I think it's hard to have more than three. Like I'm not convinced there's actually I feel like if you're working every day, it's probably harder, but you can probably have more than three max.
How many do you have?
But
Really?
like you're pretty much thinking about music all day though, right?
Aesthetic.
In general?
Yeah.
Like how much does that fill your brain space all day long?
Well, sometimes I just start singing and I just like, and it's like I don't even think about it. It's just like, even, I don't know, I hesitate more like before talking than I do singing. And it just comes out and I'm like, oh, I'm singing.
Yeah, singing I would almost classify as like present moment stuff, right? I mean, my three is either I'm thinking about work, I'm thinking about the future,
Mhm.
and then I'm like probably thinking about Max for the other third.
Oh, dude, nice. That's so nice.
Well, there's like, yeah, it's like I'm like, those are the big, like, I guess maybe I should say like the social is the other third of it. Like, but
Gotcha.
it's like,
Social?
it's like a bummer small third. It's definitely, dude,
Dude, my thirds are small too.
yeah, it's so, because there's so much brain space and thought all day long in the big work category. And the future is like pretty big too for me. Like that's pretty, like I'm thinking about that a lot.
Yeah. As you probably should.
Mine's
But
like
that's
a
why it's
pie
like-
chart, like a Pac-Man of music, I feel like.
Yeah, like
Oh,
that's a
that's
similar
cool.
thing. Yeah.
Damn.
But that's why I feel like it's hard for me to keep up. Like I'm like, oh, I don't even want, like, I don't have enough thought for texting most of the day. I'm like, I can't text people and be like working. Like it's just too,
Yeah, I
like
get
this
that.
thing is just like too overpowered.
Efficiently, yeah. I could do both, but I'm not like working properly, you
Mhm.
know?
Mm.
Yeah. When we're talking about like at the end of your day,
Mm-hmm.
like what are the little packets of like things you think about? And do you really think about more than three things in a day? Or like is all of your hours of the day filled with just a few things?
Yeah, deeply, I only think about a few things.
What are they?
Where my mind goes, my mind goes in like a bunch of different ways. I think about smooth brain, which is it's a broad thing to think about, given it just depends on what part of the week I'm at.
Yeah.
Other thoughts? I want to quit my job.
Okay.
But like,
Yeah, and that sounds harsh, but like it's just in a more of, I guess, a long-term way of like, I want to be working for myself.
Yeah. So like that's future dream. Like you could package that as like thinking about the future.
Yeah, and my kind of the question I ask myself though is like, how soon is that future? And how can I make it sooner?
Mhm.
What am I doing that's making it further away? And part of that's stressful when I ask myself that question because I'm like, I could be doing a lot of things better.
yeah, dude, it's fucking heavy.
Yeah.
But as long as I'm moving forward in some fashion, and as long as I'm moving forward in some fashion and at least slowly working on the things that are holding me back, it's better than nothing, right?
Yep.
I think about that. And then once I get home, I think about smooth brain. And I think about Zell a lot too. So
So
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's about three.
what else?
No, it's hard. It's like at the end
What
of my
else?
days, I was like, okay, like what did I think about today? And I was like, fuck, dude, like not many different things. Like I'm not having big thoughts. But when I wasn't working, I feel like I was having, when I wasn't working and there's no responsibility and it was all just like, it's an open future. Then I was thinking about tons of stuff,
yeah.
like everything. You could almost package it all as future, but I feel like I was also like way more balanced in the present moment and way more balanced in the people around me. Like it's the getting back to that freedom is like pretty crazy critical for like a good mind state to do big things.
This goes back
100%.
to our previous conversation. It's going on last episode, I guess, is the fucking is like the zooming out in life versus like the zooming forward and zooming in. And that's crazy because I mean it's all about the balance of that. And I guess it's not even like a long-term thing. It's like a day-to-day short thing sometimes. I think that's why unemployed people are pretty unhappy though, because they're thinking about everything all the time.
Yeah, it gets really overwhelming at some point. Yeah.
That's why like a routine is important.
Yeah, that's a fair point. Yeah, routine slap pretty hard.
But even routine, if you're not doing anything or really working towards anything, like even the routine became scary because you become self-aware that you're like, I'm just doing this routine because I was happy doing it at one point. Because I was like, I mean, I was still just like, I would surf, I would like go hit golf balls, I just like hang out outside, like everything amazing. But at some point, it's just like, like I just do this all, like I do this all the time now. Definitely isn't healthy.
And part of discipline is continuing to do that even when you might not quite see the long-term goal, you know? And of course, there's a time where you do need to reassess what you're doing too. That's important, but like you just have to keep on going even on those days you lose sight. And if you find a better direction to move in that direction. But make sure it's not just like fucking dancing around, fucking forward and backwards. You gotta be moving somewhere.
I feel like some people are really happy just dancing around and like moving in a bunch of weird directions.
Because that's the fucking direction that's their wave. That's the direction they're moving is they're very specifically trying to go in no direction. And it's a fucking dance in itself.
Yeah. Which could be really
It's
freeing.
their path. It's just how it goes, you know? Yeah, I hope my path isn't straight. I hope I fucking find surprises in life and be like, oh, that was a fucking like, I'm going this way now. I thought I was enlightened for a bit. And like probably like 4 months ago, I'm like, dude, I have it all figured out. Fuck that shit, dude.
Which probably means you're more enlightened now than you were back then. But I feel like having the false sense, like the false moment of enlightenment is kind of really healthy.
It feels really good.
Yeah, it's just, and it is like, you probably are pretty close to it. And then you just need to have the realization. It's like, well, you're not, but like, you know, you felt really good.
You're counting to infinity.
Yeah. But it's like, those are probably good ways to live your life of however you were feeling in that moment and what you're doing in that moment.
Yeah. And I feel like I came to the realization 4 months ago that, that's a fucking weird number. I don't know if it's exactly 4 months, but like I came to that because I accepted that I didn't know anything, but then I forgot that's like cutting off the path that you were talking about. Then I forgot that like, I don't know anything because I'm like, I have it all figured out. I don't know anything. And then I got into it too much. Like I got it all figured out, out. No, dude, you gotta remember, you don't know anything.
Yeah.
That's the fucking Ouroboros, really.
Yeah.
Whoa. Fucking said a lot of words there, dude.
Dude, but that's like really truth. And it's a good way to keep chugging forward doing that too. Where it's like, as long as you're like, whatever, I don't know anything. So like my next step is like, who cares? Because I don't know anything anyway. So like, but let's just keep moving forward.
As long as you're not like existential about not knowing anything. Being like, I don't know anything, so nothing matters.
Yeah. Dude, that's why having the meaning of just like, the meaning of being alive is to literally just be alive, like is a pretty good basis point for me. I'm like, just is like, if you can have that as your basis point, then like, okay, cool. Then like we can keep doing the future thing.
I think that's exactly right. Dude, I think it's exactly right because of this one dude. And I'm realizing that I'm like, I'm not that dude for saying that.
Well, because of what, dude?
Right? You know, you shouldn't be thinking about other people. You gotta be yourself.
Yeah. Fuck yeah, dude.
I'm just fucking outrageously cooked. It's
same.
I got like lockjaw.
I thought I wasn't, and then I think after what you just said, I'm like, whoa.
You two were talking back and forth, and I was like, I haven't said anything in like 2 minutes, and there's like 3 minutes, and I was like, fuck.
To be fair, I was fucking. I don't ever talk that much.
It was good though. It's like I was like getting used to listening and being like, it's okay to listen.
Yeah. Sometimes I get insecure about that though, especially while I'm high. I get insecure like I'm stupid and I can't add to this conversation. It's like the worst idea to have.
I guess I had that early, actually. I was about to be like, don't feel that way. And it's like, I felt that way. Like, when you guys were going back and forth, I was like, there's no way.
Sometimes people just have conversations though, and you like enjoy it, you know?
Yeah. Dude, can I show you a note?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
I don't want to fuck with the flow, but I think this one's worth it.
Nah, the flow is the flow.
So I went for broke the other day on like trying to get into I was like, I think there's something for me to learn from being super high. So I was like, it's time to get super high. So I got all the way cooked. I was laying in my bathtub. Like I was taking a shower and I had to sit down and make it a bath because I was like, fuck, I can't do this. So I'm chilling in the tub and I think to myself, I gotta write this down because I'm discovering things that need to be talked about. And this is what I wrote. If you want to read it, the title.
I'm cooked, so I needed a new note.
The translation for that was like, holy fuck, this is important.
You saw pyramids in your spit.
Dude, so I'm chilling in the tub and I'm like, do I have phlegm in my throat? So I spit into the tub and it's floating around and I see like Egyptian pyramids in the spit. And I was like, okay.
Oh my God.
We're getting on to it, right?
Dude, those are the craziest moments where you just get this little mind-blowing thing of you're like, well, this is way too real. Like, this is fucked
Yeah,
up.
you're like, I'm not imagining it anymore.
I remember getting in the shower one day too, and I like blew my nose in the shower, and it came out just royal blue. Like the bluest blue I've ever seen anywhere, and not like a single pixel of any other color. Like no, there's no green, there's no like it's not red at all. Like it's blue, like it's royal blue, like you painted it blue.
Were you also high?
I think I was, yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say, not.
But it was like I was like, this is like what's happening. Like this is so far outside of like anything that I think could happen. Those are good little moments, dude. Okay, so you just have pyramids in your spit. You got so relaxed, I think water snuck in my butt.
Snuck in there, dude.
I think it's stuck in there.
Is it still in there? Did you get it out?
No, he went home to roost.
Oh, damn.
Oh my gosh.
You ingested that water, dude.
Dude, I could not tell if I just felt like it was getting in there or if I actually relaxed so much I spread.
Dude, if you relax enough, the water pressure could probably like work its way in there.
Dude, I think so. I gotta Google it, but like when I got up, I was like, I think there's some in there.
Just 0 water pressure.
Dude, sometimes I feel like my booty hole's super relaxed while high, though.
Yeah?
Yeah, so I can maybe get on that wave, you know? Ingest some water through the butt.
It was wild.
Dude, I bet that's good for you, dude.
It probably is.
What's next?
I saw that my fear makes me weaker, which I like coming off the back of I think some water got in my butt as if it's like I shouldn't fear things getting in my butt.
Because it was. I'm stronger for it, you know? I just wanted to share that.
Is that the last one?
That's it.
Yeah.
I had so many thoughts, and those were the only ones that made it out. May I ask where y'all at? Because, like, I'm remarkably high. Like, I'm high to the point where I'm like, we could all close our eyes and, like, do a meditation.
Definitely.
And it would be, like, it would be worthwhile, you know?
Dude, can we fucking lower the lights and adjust that? Or is
Yeah.
that
Yeah, let's just super dim the lights down.
This is fucking hurts my soul how my boys are broke. You know, we
This is Smooth Brain
hey,
Town,
donate
is it
for Mateo's fucking uncorness.
Been backing people up in different parking lots around Edmonton for a better part of my life. I'd say about 25, 30 years at this point. My name is Dave Fuck. Backer. My back cars up. Some say it's a waste of time, and that most people don't need to be backed up. I just tell them, fuck you. not always perfect. Money's pretty tight sometimes. And these days it seems everyone's in a big hurry all the time. Sometimes I feel really weird. Sometimes it feels like I'm trapped. See, I'm not just thinking about the car I'm back in. I'm thinking about the entire flow of traffic and everything around me. So sometimes I sleep standing straight up in the lot. It's well lit, so no one's gonna fuck with me. Other times I'll just sleep in the grass. Had a weird dream the other day. I'm in the biggest parking lot I've ever seen. Trying to do my job, but I can't stop looking out to see the cars around me.
Gary's mod vibes.
And I'm on a chair and look up and see this bird in between two trees. Keeps moving its wings. Up, down, up, down. It's like it was in slow motion. And I look over and there's this 07 Chev just fucking floating. Another version of it drops down like it's spirit or something, I don't know. But I realized at that moment that, you know, it didn't matter how big that lot was. All that matters is just the backup that's right in front of me.
It's fucking right in front of you, dude.
Take it one car at a time and you'll get through it.
You know what I mean?
All around me are familiar faces. Worn out places, worn out faces. Bright and early for their daily races. But they're going nowhere. They're going nowhere.
Oh my god.
So what'd you think, man?
It's crazy how much the dream changed the vibe for me. Because at first I'm like, okay, this is a funny bit, you know?
Yeah.
And then the dream like gave him meaning and gave his life meaning. And then like I was like, oh, this guy's life is really no different than any of ours. even though like practically he's weird, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Damn, you made that shit deep as fuck. That's funny. Bro, I said I was gonna write my own personal Bible, and my brother went, "That's a manifesto, you fuck." He didn't say fuck. He just went, "That's a manifesto."
Just makes it way better, dude.
Is it your own
Smoke
Bible?
brain. What?
Is it your own Bible?
What? My manifesto?
Yeah, I guess technically it's like a.
No, because mine's not like. I guess it is kind of expressive because I'm writing it down, but like, I feel like it's very much for me. Like, these are my rules. It's like a.
Yeah, you should do it for sure.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
No,
yeah,
definitely do
definitely.
it. I
Oh,
think it's in a way it's definitely manifesting. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm.
but you should probably refer to it like as the new Bible.
Because it's good, right?
Yeah.
Like, you know, I'm gonna be cooler than Jesus in this story. Like, that's for sure.
Yeah. Does Jesus got swag or like I don't even know.
Dude, he made water into wine. That was a good move.
Yeah. It's pretty sick. And like
He can walk on top of water.
yeah, he walked on water.
Yeah, that's like the swaggiest thing you could ever do. Be like, fucking check this out, and then just walk across like a body of water.
This is why I want to believe the rumors that like he had like a wife or like I don't know if it's rumors, but like there's some people say that, some people don't. Like I just can't have my Jesus being a virgin, you know? That's the
Like his
thing.
mom was a virgin, like struck by God. She's not lying about cheating. And then he is born and is not a virgin. He's out here fucking, you know, he's a winner.
Yeah.
But if Mary's a virgin, then doesn't that make Jesus a virgin?
Mary's fucking
Yeah,
Mary's Jesus' mom, dude.
dude. You're out being here like, oh, his mom's a virgin? He must fuck no one then.
I thought if he's not fucking his mom, who is he
Then it's a
fucking?
zero body count, you know?
Jesus
Wait.
fucks his mom, dude.
So God is a virgin then, right?
Well, God is a fucking ball of gas somewhere, dude. A fucking sickle, fucking
There's pure energy.
fucking smooth brain.
Fucking smooth brain.
It's fucking smoke brain.
A smoke, Brian.
This is a 420 special.
Smooth